Okay, we'll give it just 1 minute, then we'll get started. Get some water, then we'll go.
Yeah.
How are you, Nitin? All right, good. Let's get to it, guys. Start nice and easy, heels and toes together. We got some knee circles. We'll go 10 each way. Take our time. Once you got 10 each way, let's get arms. Oh boy, a little sore there. Yay! Arm series. Oh, ooh. Ugh. And from there, let's ease into 5 squats. Whatever you got going on for a squat. From there, let's go straight leg march. We got 5 each side. And follow that up with toe touchers. Once again, 5 each side. Pushing the hips back, keeping the chest tall. Once you got 5 each side, let's get 5 more squats. And then from there, over unders, nice tall step over the hurdle. Let's swoop underneath. And we'll go just 2 each way. Once you got your 2 each way, let's get 3 Jefferson curls. Roll down nice and slow. Roll up nice and slow. 3 passes. And from there, let's grab a band. I'm going with something medium. I'm going to throw it around the shoulders. Pop in with the feet. And we got 10 good mornings. Basically no resistance. Just enough to remind myself not to collapse, to keep my chest nice and tall, to load up those hammies. Don't let the band win. Boom. No good. Minimal resistance though. Not the least bit worried about depth. Just working those hammies. We got 10. Good squeeze up top. Squeeze butt cheeks. Block out the legs. Once you get 10, you can go ahead and hop out. And then for now, I'm just lassoing up on my hands just so I can step on it with one foot. I've got now a single leg RDL, essentially the exact same body position I had a moment ago, but now prioritizing one leg. I've got 10 each side. Should be almost no resistance. Maintain that same exact back position you had a moment ago. Don't let that chest collapse down. 10 each side. Just cranking on the hammies a little bit. Just enough. A little blood flow, a little warmth. Once you're done there, trade it out for your skinny band. We got palms up. First going elbows tucked in nice and tight to the body and getting dual external rotations. The goal is not to get out to here. The goal is to keep the elbows pinned to the sides. Imagine you have to hold something to pin your elbows directly to your sides. We're getting 15. From there, widening it out a little bit. Now going for regular old pull aparts. This is getting a little more into the back. Driving those shoulder blades together. Reaching back with the hands. We've got 20. Step inside, we got band shoulder tees. Reach up, tap, and back down. 10 passes. And from there you can go ahead and set the band down. Let's get 2 passes of goat stretch. Settle in, hang out. Ooh. Make the most of it. Find all those creaks and cracks. Oh. Okay. And once you get that, go ahead and go back to standing. We got 5 more squats. Hopefully feeling pretty good to settle in. And let's hop into the trainer. We've got 20 very easy push-ups. Find a very chill angle. Should be a piece of cake unbroken. Just some blood flow, some movements. once you got your very chill 20 push-ups, we're going to get same thing with rows. Again, 20. Once you got 20, we'll hang on to the trainer for a moment longer. And this will lead into our first thing. Next is going to be reverse lunge, hanging onto the trainer. Piece of cake, just making sure you're getting your depth, you've got your balance. I've got 3 each side. Hanging onto the trainer. Again, establishing some balance and range of motion should be piece of cake. Once you got those 3 each side, we're going 3 split squat jumps each side. Again, hanging onto the trainer. Getting dynamic now. Going back and forth. And we've got 6 each side. Trying to get that little pop in your step. Elevate, switch legs. And last but not least, let's grab our sandbags. And we've got 2 reverse step walking lunges with the bag each side. Okay, so our first sequence is a relatively short sequence. It's going to be a Tabata. And okay, fine. So 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Boom, 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 back and forth. We're going 8 rounds of 2 movements. First one is trainer split squat jump like we just did. Grab on, dynamic back and forth. And movement 2 is a reverse step walking lunge with the bag. Okay? That's it. And then we'll get into some other stuff. A little more hamstring, upper body, just a little legs to begin with. Okay, guys, let's go for this first one in 30 seconds. Make any fine-tune adjustments that you need to for some relatively quick transitions. I'll keep you appraised as to where you're going, what's coming up next, how many rounds we've done, and just basically get to the top of the clock, 15 seconds. All right, starting with split squat jumps. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. It's just 20 seconds, guys. So as many as you can get. As you start to fatigue, you can hang onto that trainer a little bit more. To keep it all going. And 2, 1, relax. Quick transition and turnaround. Get that bag up to the shoulders because we got our reverse step walking lunges in 2, 1, and here we go. Range of motion, control. From there, crank out whatever you can. And 2, 1, and relax. Round 1 done. 7 to go. 2, 1, and here we go. Back to split squat jumps. If they end up turning into a backwards walking lunge at some point, totally fine. Keep it dynamic as long as you can. And 2, 1, relax. Find that bag. And here we go. Backward step lunge. And 2, 1, 2 down. Split squat jumps. 2, 1. Here we go. And 2, 1. Relax. Grabbing that bag. Two, 1. Here we go. And 2, 1. 3 down. Approaching the halfway mark. 2, 1, and here we go. Two, 1, relax. Two, 1, and lunges. And 2, 1, ditch the bag. Halfway there, 4 rounds to go. 2, 1, here we go. Two, 1, relax. Bags go up. Lunges start into 1. Here we go. Two, 1. 5 down, 3 to go. 2, 1. Here we go. Two, 1. Rest. Bags. Ready to go. 2, 1, and lunge. Two, 1, rest. 2 more rounds, home stretch. We're almost there. 2, 1, split squat jumps. Two, 1, relax. bags, shoulders, lunging. Here we go. Two, one. All right, last round, here we go. We'll take a little break and move on to something else. Final pair of rounds, 2, 1, and here we go. Whatever you can squeeze in, guys, almost there. Keep stepping, keep lunging. Keep it dynamic if possible. 2, 1, relax. Last set of lunges. 2, 1, here we go. Two, one, and relax, hang out. Grab some water, walk it off, let those legs cool down a little bit. Not much legs left in the evening. Mostly some upper body, posterior chain stuff. All right, so a lot of band activity going on. So here's how I'm going to assemble mine. I'm going to have my skinniest band on low point. So just have that ready to rock and roll. I'm going to have my medium band for my upper body stuff, which is basically going to be my supinated pull aparts. If you grab it wide enough, should be just fine. And then I'm going to add that back into the mix for the deadlift stuff that we're going to do. So, and if you have your PVC pipe holder, that's also going to be a good thing. Okay, lay all those out. So let's start it with our face pulls. So I've got skinny band, low attachment point, elbows track high and wide. I'm basically pulling from low up to high, elbows high, hands high, everything is high. Trying to make contact with the forehead, high and wide. So your range of motion will look like so. That's it. Let's get 25. Walk away from your anchor as needed. Squeeze the shoulder blades back behind you. Working all the muscles you can't see, but which are vital to basically all your power, all your function, all your back and midline stability, posture, all good stuff. So from there, I'm going to grab medium band. You could grab the orange band as well, it'd be fine. I'm just trying to avoid moving stuff around too much. I got supinated pull parts. My hands are up, and I'm pulling lower to the belly button. I've got a big set of, just 20. So if that's the case, I'm going to cinch up just a little bit to make it tougher. And then once again, trying to slide those scaps back behind me. Elbows are locked out. Oh man, it always loosens everything up so well. I get the best cracks and pops. Let's start working all that stuff. Get 20. Once you got 20, if you have a PVC pipe, now is the time to grab it, make some use of this for our deadlift. So, as I've mentioned a couple times before, I tested out all of these bands here. So I've got, a bunch of bands, maybe more bands that you personally have at your disposal. But you can make up to, I've made it up to I maxed out the scale, my body weight plus resistance of 200 plus pounds. So I'm gonna load up, not all the bands to start with. Let's get rid of that one. Loading up for my deadlift, and I'm going for a standard deadlift. Okay, the wider I get with those bands, more resistance it's going to give me. More bands I use, more resistance it's going to give me. Step inside, and we're cranking out 24 reps. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hips can stay high because that range of motion is going to be slightly different compared to a standard barbell deadlift. Basically, you get just below the knee, and that's going to be the end of your resistance. No need to take it all the way to where your barbell would actually be. Keep your hips high, load up on the hammies. Woo! Whoa! You guys are stronger here than you think, so if your PVC pipe can handle it, load those bands up. If you got a 200, 300 pound deadlift, you can probably tolerate a couple of bands. Okay, from there, single leg banded good morning. So I've got my other band here. This is essentially an RDL, but I'm loading from the top. So I'm stepping in with one leg, and I've got that same movement from earlier in our warm-up. So pick a band, or two, or all of them, whatever you think you can accommodate. I've got my feet staggered, and I'm going for, wait, hold on. No. I'm gonna change this up. I got a better read on this. This is gonna light up the hammy much more. Okay, my personal favorite version of it. So I'm stepping inside, but I'm coming from the bottom. I was reading, I had something different in vision in my mind. So now I'm coming from the hands, and my leg comes up. So this is my single leg RDL, lots of, whoa. See, there's a tendency to lose that control a little bit. I'm going 8 each side. If you've already got a bunch of reps, totally fine. And I'm trying to keep this leg free and clear the whole time. No kickstand. My back leg reaches nice and tall and long behind me to maximally load up that front hammy. And take your time. This is one of my all-time favorite movements. I attribute a ton of my back health and my posterior chain power to getting these on lockdown. Developing the balance, developing the hip, developing, I spoke too soon. Developing the hammy. 8 each side, guys, take your time. We got nothing but time to knock these out. Get a different angle here so I can watch my position. Oh, yep. And I like to keep this leg free and clear because it challenges my front posting leg and resists the urge to come through that kickstand and relieve me right as I'm starting to fatigue. So if you can just hinge and pendulum over, come back and maintain contact, in this case with my left leg only, spoke too soon once again, we're tough. Man, left leg doesn't cooperate. There we go. Redialed in. Oh, man. Okay, so it's basically deadlift, then isolation of the hammy. Okay, let's go back to our face pulls, skinny band. Once again, 20 reps. Elbows and hands are high and wide. Make that big triangle with the band. Reach up towards the forehead. Reps. Once you got your 20 reps, grabbing whatever band you like, we got 20 pull aparts. Low, across the belly button. Oh. If you commit to that good squeeze, you pick a decent amount of resistance. Those can get pretty miserable pretty quick. But again, so important into getting those postural elements intact, giving your neck a good supported base. Oh man, those can get brutal. Okay. Next up, we got deadlifts. 24 deadlifts. Give it some decent resistance. I actually tested my deadlift after doing nothing but banded deadlifts for 10 weeks and have not done any deadlifts at all for about a year. And I was able to come within about 90 to 95% of my best ever, which, if anything, suggests its strength is fairly resilient. But then also, in order to maintain it, you can utilize just bands. Especially as none of us here are professional deadlifters. Hanging in essentially those kind of amateur intermediate weight totals. Very doable with just bands. All right. So we're going to go through this whole sequence 3 times. This is number 2. So we got a bit of a longer WOD. Single leg RDLs. Take your time, guys. Let's see, what am I using this way? Things to think about as you're going, that back leg. Yes, it does challenge the balance a ton, but trying to elevate it like crazy, using it as that counterbalance, getting them nice and tall. In fact, you could do these without a band. If the position all by itself is challenging, that's totally fine. If you're getting amazing position and depth sans band, that's all good. Nothing wrong with that. Come on. There it is. Okay, gotta stop trying to watch myself. Throwing me off. Making sure you're getting a good glute squeeze up top. Push those hips gently through. Nice, long, tall leg back behind you. those. All-time fave. All right, guys, whenever you're ready, back to the top. We got our banded face bowls, another set of 20. Our supinated pull aparts, another set of 20. With the hammies and glutes one more time. Ah. Woo. Ah. Good times. Back to our deadlifts. 24 reps. All right. Single leg RDL. Working hard to find that balance. I'm trying to heed my own advice here. See if I can get my all 8 in a row. Nice long leg. Stable planted foot. Drive that big toe into the ground. All right. Woo! Love that feeling. Hips, hammies all pumped up. One of my favorite sensations. Second or third only to the bicep pump. Nothing beats a bicep pump. Okay. Jump rope. Let's grab a jump rope. Let's crank out 30 jumps or 20 jumping jacks. 30 jumps, 20 jumping jacks. Just getting the feet moving. Getting the toes springing. Hanging the heart rate going just a hair. Once you got those hollow rocks, let's get 5. Little blood flow to the abs, nice and long. Point the toes, point the fingertips. I got 5 hollow rocks. Okay, final movement is a lateral lunge with the trainer. So a lateral lunge I'll do without the trainer just so you can see me a little better. It's not exactly like it sounds. It's not like a Cossack squat, okay? So I'm going to start here. I'm going to reach out with one leg. I'm going to go down to about 90 and then drive myself back up to center, which is different from a Cossack squat by way of I'm doing this kind of thing and I'm settling in super low, turning my toe up and all this kind of stuff, okay? So lateral lunge, let's get 2 each side. Reach out, settle down to 90, push yourself back up, reach out. Let's get 2 each side. Now with the trainer, of course, it's going to make it quite a bit more tenable. So you can go with or without the trainer. I'm going to go with the trainer just because help me stay balanced and grounded. Okay, let's get 2 more with the trainer. The assistance with the arms definitely helps a bit. If you decide you want to go without, that would be totally fine. And I gotta move that. It's no good. Okay, so let's put it all together. We've got 20 lateral lunges, 10 each side. So I'm going to do 10 on the right, then 10 on the left. 60 jump rope or 40 jumping jacks. 15 hollow body rocks. 20, 60, 15, 3 rounds through. So each round might take a minute. So this might be like a 9, 10, 11 minute workout, something like that. Okay? Let's do it, guys. Go into 30 seconds. Make your final adjustments. Make sure your space is just how you like it. Starting with 20 lateral lunges. You can go with or without the trainer. I'm going to go with the trainer, honestly. Just kind of keep some balance. And we're going in 10. Start on this side. And into 1. And here we go. 10 each side. Only go into parallel, driving yourself back up. And then 10 on the other side. Once you got your 10 each side, grabbing your jump rope, cranking out 60. I think I'm going to go without the trainer for the second round. That was maybe easier than I thought it would be. Once you got your jump rope, we got 15 hollow body rocks. Nice and long, point the toes, point the fingertips. And then back to the beginning. Make a decision about your lateral lunges. I'm going to see how it goes without. Alrighty guys, if you're on the last round, finish strong, settle into those lunges. Alrighty guys, let's finish strong. Then looking good, keep charging through it. Ryan, if you're out there somewhere, keep on moving. All right. Whew. Nice work. Let's begin some stretching. We'll stand up, we'll hop into the trainer. We got Y stretch. Oh, and that chest settle through. Capitalize on all that back work we've done. Try and squeeze the shoulder blades together as you breathe that chest through. Nice work, Ryan. Well done. And then from there, hands go low. Chest is up and forward. Get into the bicep, the chest, front of the shoulder. And relax. Let's head to the ground. We got pigeon pose. Trying to get nice and long. Open up the hammy and glutes. Decent amount of tension built up back there today. I'll hang out here for about a minute each side. I don't think I saw either of you guys in the midday stretching. Could be mistaken, but went really well. And so we're going to continue to do that. So not next week because we'll be closed down, but the following week, it'll be Wednesday at noon. 20 minutes, goes by quick, breaks up the day. And especially if you're sitting at a desk all day, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, perfect time. Stand up, get the blood moving a little bit, a little mental resets. We'll focus on some different things. It was a good session. And let's switch to the other side. And actually, because I forgot that this would even be useful until somebody asked, we happen to record it, so if you just wanted a 20-minute guided stretching thing to have at your disposal to do whenever, cool, we got that too. Trying to build a never-ending video repository of stuff. And relax from there. We're going to go hands and knees and then thread the needle. Reach the arm nice and deep. Settle onto the shoulder. Ugh. Some people aren't tight here, and so maybe you don't feel a ton. Still good to get a little T-spine movement. But if you are a bit tight here, this can be absolutely amazing for just kind of opening up that stiff upper back, shoulder, even to the base of the neck. Another 15 seconds. And ease out of it. Let's go to the other side. Nice deep reach. And settle on to the shoulder. Relax into it. And go ahead and come out of it. We'll finish with a pretzel. Lay down on your back. Grab one underneath. Pin it down. Breathe into it. And let's go to the other side. Final movement Then you guys are all done. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, and relax. So next week, we'll have class on Monday, Tuesday. Gym will be closed on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They'll be back on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No Thursday night because that's New Year's Eve. So go do something fun. Don't exercise. And then we'll be closed Monday and then back on schedule. It'll be the new year. Well done, guys. Another great workout in the books. Have a wonderful evening. And we got a guest.
Thanks, Eric.
See you, Ryan. See you, Nitin.
So, if I don't talk to you, Merry Christmas, Eric. I don't know if I may be in town or not on Monday. So
Absolutely, man. If I don't see it, Merry Christmas to you as well. All the best to you and the fam.
So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is off, correct?
Yes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be off.
Okay. Following Monday is on.
Monday, Tuesday is on. Yep, you got it.
Okay. Good.
Right on, man.
Talk to you later, Eric.
All right, take care. Have a good night.